guys, it's your girl Black Bulma, of course, and welcome back to my channel where we sit and talk about everything Dragon Ball in the world of the amazing Akira Toriyama. Now, I want to talk about something that I have been predominantly seeing ever since Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 101 came out, and that is Vegeta versus Broly. So before I go into the nitty gritty of everything, I want to give a little bit of emphasis on Broly. When we first got introduced to Broly, he was a powerhouse. He was someone that you couldn't just go up in one shot. Obviously, you needed the help of all the Saiyans to take him down. It was never just a one-person thing, especially in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie where you saw he was adapting to his environment and gaining more power and even needing the fusion between Goku and Vegeta in order to take him down. So essentially, Broly's just a powerhouse with an immense amount of power or untapped potential that we still have yet to see. So with Broly's power, even him having to go up against a fusion between Goku and Vegeta to go into Gogeta is really making people look at the training session that Vegeta had with Broly as Broly getting nerfed. I don't really understand why certain people have this take. It's kind of like they missed the entire point of what Vegeta was trying to teach him during that training battle. So I kind of wanted to just make a video talking about why Broly actually isn't nerfed, and it's actually good the way Akira Toriyama showed the training session between Vegeta and Broly. Now, the aspects of a legendary Saiyan is that you have this immense amount of untapped power that you just have stored inside you, and if you have the right amount of rage, you can take that out and use that for whatever you want. The problem is that if you continue to tap into that rage and power, you might lose your sense of self, or you're just getting stronger and stronger, and then you just end up destroying yourself over a time period. Of course, if you watch the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Paragus already knew that. That's the reason why Broly had like that little shock collar, just so he can calm himself down, because when Broly would get mad, his rage would just make him lose his sense of self immediately. Like, Broly has so much rage and power that even with anger, he just like goes crazy. He did have a little bit of sense of self, but later on down the line, as he kept getting more powerful and more powerful, you saw that he wasn't the Broly that you saw talking to Chi and Limu. He was just like this enraged beast that was just ready to destroy everything. So the reasons why I'm seeing a lot of people say that Broly got nerfed in the training match between Vegeta and Broly is mainly because Vegeta was able to take hits from Broly. Obviously, we saw Broly have such an immense amount of power against Gogeta. You're probably looking like, hey, like, how is Vegeta able to take these attacks when Broly should be significantly stronger than Vegeta? I think people are missing the entire point of the training session, what Vegeta is trying to do with Broly, and thinking that power is supposed to be the end-all be-all of this entire training session that they had. If you're not aware, Goku, Vegeta, and I believe even Whis is trying to help Broly control this rage that he has. It's controlling this immense amount of rage so that way when you do get all of this power from this rage as a Saiyan, you can bottle that up and still have a sense of self and still do what you need to do. The problem with Broly is that he loses himself. Like, he goes out of control. You can't calm him down. So the point of what Vegeta is doing is basically trying to help Broly control that immense amount of rage and power that he has while also not losing himself. And I just believe Vegeta is the perfect person to be able to help Broly control that immense amount of rage and power that he has. Not only because Vegeta will push you to your limits, but because of his ultra ego and him being able to take those strong attacks and turn that into power. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 type of benefit. Like, you get to be able to train, but you also be able to learn both Broly and Vegeta being able to enhance their abilities and powers and just try to master whatever they're having issues with. Another thing I tend to notice that a lot of Dragon Ball fans tend to be very judgmental when characters don't maintain that level of expectation that Akira Toriyama gave to that character. And I'm going to use Broly for an example. We got introduced to Broly, like I said, in movies where he was just like immensely powerful, taking out people. He was just a badass character. And now that we have Broly now where he's more calmer, he's trying to control his rage, people are thinking that Broly got nerfed because he's just not going crazy, he's not one-shotting everything. I feel like Broly needs a sense of character development. You can't just have Broly going on Beerus' planet destroying everything. training. Like, he has to build a character, he has to control his rage. So I don't really see that as something as a nerf for Broly. It's more like character development, so that way when he does go out in battle, he's able to control his rage and understand the difference between ally and foe. So no, Broly did not get nerfed. I really hope that people aren't thinking just because Vegeta was able to take a punch from him or Broly got hit, it's like, oh, a character got nerfed because they got one hit. It's just like, let Akira Toriyama cook. Let Toyotaro cook. Let them cook. This is a new arc. This is the beginning of a new arc. Let it settle in. Just enjoy the fact that we saw a second round between Vegeta and Broly. There's no nerfing. It's just, you know, training and things like that. I feel like sometimes Dragon Ball fans just overthink everything. It's just like, just enjoy the training session and enjoy the amazing amount of character development that Broly is about to get, probably within the next few arcs. But that's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching the entirety of this video. Of course, subscribe to my channel so you can sit and talk more Dragon Ball with me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.